Hi
Hello.
guys!
Sorry for the delay. We spent the day squatting in a hotel lobby.
Literally.
Using their Wi-Fi, loos, other facilities.
We did buy a lot of food and beverage.
We did spend a lot of money on food and beverage. I was a freelancer for several years, so I got very skilled at finding places with nice public toilets and fast Wi-Fi. And we did that today. How long were we there? 12 hours? 10 hours?
10 till about 7:30. No,
Yeah.
10 till,
Almost 12 hours.
10 till, what time is it now?
It's
10.
10:30 almost.
We were there for 11 hours.
But you know what? We bought coffee and bottled water, so we made a contribution to the hotel, the local
Hotel,
economy.
motel.
Yes. In any case, what we're going to do is go through today's 9 rehearsals, but we're not going to go through them in like a chronological way or alphabetically. We're each going to go around and first choose an act that grew for us, our biggest grower of the day. Then we'll discuss our winners. We can each pick 2, and then we will discuss the acts that disappointed us or maybe didn't meet our expectations. No tea, no shade. There is time to fix everything, to change everything. And we will also field questions from you guys and get your thoughts on the acts as we bring them up. So while you two get settled, I just want to remind our readers and viewers they can visit wiwibloggs.com right now. There is a post where you can vote for your favorite rehearsal from today. I'll just tell you that at the moment, there are 2,600 votes from the past 2 hours. And Ronela Hajati from Albania, she has a massive lead. She's earned 1/3 of all votes so far in our poll. So if she's your queen, log on and support her. If she's not, log on and support whoever your kings and queens are. There's no right answer. All right, let's first get some comments. James Allen asks, how was dinner?
Delicious.
It was good. I had a chicken poke bowl. I shared some sweet potato fries with Sinan.
I had delicious gnocchi pesto and a chicken Caesar salad.
Don't forget your orange juice.
Oh yes, and blood orange juice.
He had to have his
Absolutely
vitamin
amazing.
C.
Okay. All right. Oh, and Christina, she says, it's so great you're doing this effort to get us the most of Eurovision, even at a hotel hall. It's never late, remember. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you.
You know, I said to the guys on the way back to our flat, I'm like, every year we do this, and we do it with our Eurofan family. What would we all have done today if we couldn't have come together for first rehearsals?
Yeah, there's just not a lot of buzz this year.
It would have been just empty.
Does it feel, it just feels like there's less buzz. I don't know if that's because everything's on TikTok, but the energy isn't the same. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm just so glad we could all be together.
Turin is beautiful. All right, let's kick this off. Let's not delay. Sinan, which act today was your biggest grower? Which one exceeded your expectations the most?
It's almost hard to say because we
didn't see anything?
literally we saw only 5 to 10 seconds of the staging, but still I can say that Slovenia maybe.
Okay.
I wasn't expecting that staging, to be honest, like with the disco ball. And as I said in our reaction video, please go watch it on Wiwibloggs YouTube channel, that I think that's the best way to use a disco ball in Eurovision, like maybe ever. And yeah, it was really effective, and the lights and the color of the suits, olive green and Bordeaux, I really loved it.
You know what? I'm actually going to jump in. Slovenia was also my biggest grower. As a studio cut, I think it's my number 39 or 38 of the year, ahead of Only Vladana from Montenegro.
Oh my god.
The song has never done anything for me. However, they were so charming on the stage today. In the brief clip that we saw, they were really joyous to be here at Eurovision, particularly the keyboardist. I thought they were just really going for it, showing us those funky moves. I think the lead singer has a real presence.
Philip, he's darling.
Yeah.
He's very young, but he just has a presence, like a star quality. Quiet, proud,
Future star.
modest, very, very nice. But ultimately, for me, the best prop of the day was that disco ball. It looked so expensive and artistic. This was not a predictable disco ball. This was not the disco ball you see in the gift section of Instagram. This was an elevated, high-level disco ball. Or a big glittering boulder, depending on how you looked at it. Long story short, this to me was like a non-qualifier for sure. Now I have positive feelings for it.
Oh, hold on. Simple Things just gave us a super chat.
Thank you so much, Super Chat.
Thank you
I
so
Simple
much.
Things for that Super Chat. We appreciate it.
Thank you,
What's
Josh.
the trade of the
Way.
season? Oliver Adams.
The trade of the season on day one.
Who's the trade? Oh.
You know what that means, Suzanne?
No.
In the gay vernacular? RuPaul's Drag Race gay vernacular, the
Yeah.
trade.
Who is the
At the
handsome-
market, you trade meat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it might be young Philip, who is so not age appropriate.
That's so not appropriate.
Well, he's not age appropriate, but
To you.
We're going to think about that question, Oliver, and we're going to go back to the biggest growers. Let me just round it out. Slovenia's my biggest grower. Suzanne, what about you?
So, my biggest grower today was probably the Netherlands. Now, I initially rated the Netherlands at a 6.5, but if you recall, I had a hard time recalling the song when we went through our jury rankings. So I liked it, but it wasn't particularly memorable. But after today, it grew on me immensely.
Wow. Okay, so what
I
about
like that
the
word,
Netherlands
immensely.
grew on you?
What grew on me?
Yeah, what about it?
Just really paying attention to her deep voice, it's a beautiful deep voice, understanding more about the meaning of the song to her, and then just the bit of the staging that we did see, the cocooned, beautiful woman emerging. Here we have the butterfly showing her belly, which was a rebirth.
Okay, you saw the Netherlands rebirthing. Well, look,
We were just talking about birthing a moment ago and what you used to say to her.
you know what? Can we not discuss that? Okay, we're moving on. Listen, just a quick recap. These were the 9 countries that rehearsed today: Albania, the Netherlands, Ukraine, Monika, Bulgaria, Slovenia, Latvia, Moldova, and Switzerland.
I love how you named
Monika
Monaco as a
in
country.
lieu of Lithuania.
Oh my god! In the poll, on the poll on Wiwibloggs, I've listed, Albania, Ronela, Hajati, Netherlands, Esteem, but I put, instead of Lithuania, I just put Monika. Because
That's
our
a new
girl,
country.
she is massive.
Yeah.
She has so much talent, she can feel
She's so
her
small
own
on that big
country.
stage.
Oliver Adams, a Wiwiblogger, who, let me point out, wrote all the reviews today on the physical website, or
Nice,
the
Oliver.
text
Thank
website.
you, Oliver.
He says, Netherlands grew on me too. Slightly higher key really elevates the song. The look ties it all together. I'm going to use that as a springboard. The Netherlands is my winner of the day. This is my winner of the day. I know we only saw 15. By the way, we're going to name 2 winners. So no one start hating about why didn't you name blah, blah. Listen, this is one of my winners because this was so emotional. We talked about this in our review video already, but her story is all about what she's been through and what she's overcome, the depths. And you get a sense of her being in the depths because she's in this vast black expanse. This small woman, she's tall, but relative to the vast black expanse, this tiny person with blonde hair, she's showing some skin. That's giving you the light, just the hair, the face, and the stomach, because everything else is black. And so she's in this abyss. And yet there's this hopeful sense as the song goes on that she's able to climb out of that abyss. You see that through the wind blowing in the hair. It's a very subtle moment, just a light wind machine. This is not a Schlager Melodiefestivalen moment like, no, it's not that. It's just a subtle, actually, I'll do it here, an asthma. The wind is like,
The wind says yes.
the wind says yes.
Yes.
Oh, we just want to shout out to Right Bland Super Chat. Thank you so much. You're amazing. He liked Philip of LPS, black tux from National Final, more than the colored suit. Oh, he preferred the black tux. He looked more like a young Brian Ferry, perfect for playing the young Cad.
So I felt like the velvet was appropriate for, this whole disco theme, but I kind of like the black tuxes also.
Oh, Ian says that Estine has posted more of her rehearsal. I like that. Taking charge, saying the EBU won't share our clip, so we're going to put out the content. That's a great strategy. Long story short, Estine won our Wiwibloggs poll previously for favorite act in semifinal 1. And I think she's done herself, justice today. She was happy. Her team looked happy. I mean, I was happy. You guys were happy. Well done to her. Who is your winner or your first winner, Sinan?
Ronela Hajati from Albania. Oh my gosh. I didn't expect less from that. Like, even at some point I was like, oh my gosh, am I watching Lady Gaga, like Rihanna, or Britney Spears or something? It was so high level of a performance, even though it was literally 10 seconds of a rehearsal, but still we got that energy and that I was going to say impactness. That's not a word.
The
impact that we needed. And I love her color. I actually love the whole staging colors. Actually, it's blue and pink. That's one of my favorite colors. And Ronela, she's a tsunami. She's an earthquake. She's a goddess of like power. She's a power. I love her so much. And I'm so happy that she slayed.
She looked really strong physically when she walked off the stage. Just, there was a real confidence in her body, the way her shoulders were positioned. I feel like she had a really good moment. Then I saw on Twitter, she did a face palm to herself, or like a frustration.
Well, if you walked right off the stage into whomever was about to TikTok you, you might have been like, also.
Well, this was a few hours later, I think. But I didn't think she should have to be like this, because I thought it was good. And in fact, I'm not going to reveal my other winner. Suzanne, who's your other winner?
My winner today is Ukraine. And before anyone just assumes that it's because of what is going on in Ukraine, it is not. If you recall, 2020, my winner was Ukraine. Going into it last year, who was my winner last year? Ukraine was one of my top 2. I think they were one of my top 2. Anyway, my winner was Ukraine. There's just something kitschy and edgy and fantastic about Ukraine that has just grown on me. And at some point, I really need to dig into some Ukrainian music. But when we saw the staging, it was just like, okay, they're going to do it again. They're going to do something just absolutely fantastic and magical. And the wardrobing effect, it was just colorful and authentic to their culture. And I may be Ukraine's biggest fan on our team these last 3 years. So my winner was Ukraine.
Ukraine was fantastic. I think that they've managed to keep the identity, the soul from the national selection, but they've brightened it up a bit with these colors. I was speaking to a Ukrainian journalist, and she explained what the flag of their city, Kalush, they're from the city of Kalush, what it looks like. And so the colors sort of nod to that flag. It's a really nice touch. I don't know how to describe those outfits that look like they're made of ropes or braids.
Or dreadlocks. It's like you took Devin's hair and colored it and put it all over their bodies.
It's very textured. I just think it looks fantastic. We were saying earlier, like Anna Wintour, when they were walking in that TikTok clip with those fantastic coats and the black jackets, put on some sunglasses, and it's certainly like the September issue or something.
Simon Falk thinks Ukraine looks a bit messy.
Simon Falk from Denmark does not like the Ukraine staging. What do you guys think? Please shout out to Ukraine.
Simon, you've started a discussion.
Oliver says, I'm singing Suzanne Adams, Suzanne to the tune of Stefania, Mama, Stefania.
Mama, Stefania.
It looks like Citi Zēni also posted more footage because
Good
of
for
the
them
EBU
too.
posting.
I saw someone.
Normally they can just share what we post.
I saw someone from team of Lithuania. They posted literally the TV version, like 7 seconds or 10 seconds of it.
Here we go. Franco says, I hope the Ukrainian representatives bring joy and happiness to those Ukrainians watching in and out of Ukraine.
Me too.
I think that is definitely happening and will happen. We always forget, vocally, they're on point. Particularly the man who sings the folk part, his voice soars. It's really good. And sometimes people don't give him the credit that he deserves. Any other comments on Ukraine, guys? Tari Chan says Ukraine staging is nice. It's basically just them vibing on stage. That is absolutely true.
But if we think about the journey we went on with Go A last year with their staging, we did. It took a journey. It went from okay to pretty good to oh my god, there are tigers on each side of the screen.
Girl, it was an oh my god from the first rehearsal. I saw the video. You just
I thought it got better and better and better and better.
Your love of it grew, definitely. Johnny Curran says Ukraine top 10 but not the winner. Danny Nuyman says I love Ukraine too because they're great over the last years. Their acts are always on point. Lil Catherine says, I'm upset I don't get to see more of the Wolves tomorrow. She's waiting for Subwoofer.
We are too.
The rap bit is very off-putting, says Ronin Dub.
We're talking Ukraine?
This is Ukraine.
Okay.
Okay, so Rafael Fonseca Ferreira, I actually asked their delegation, and they said yes, they expect they're proceeding as normal. So the televote will function as normal at home. People can still vote by phone, however they normally vote. Yes, so as normal. I'm assuming won't it be a moment if they can present their points from Kiev, after invading forces tried to, take the capital unsuccessfully. If they're able to...
who is it that Ukraine normally votes for?
I don't know. I think they vote for... I can't remember. All right, we move on. I like the staging for Ukraine. I think the colors are amazing, and them just being on the stage moving makes it work. Mm-hmm. Brilliant. All right, so we've each named one of our winners, yes?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, I'm going to name my other winner. My other winner was Albania.
Yay.
The thing is, we only saw a tidbit of her clip, but what we saw showed her power, her force. She's just confident. She was super confident in Tirana at Festivali Kungis, unleashing a tsunami and earthquake, as Sinan Sadullah said.
A hurricane.
And here she comes with this, I don't know, My Little Pony, Harajuku, unicorn, earth goddess look. And then, you've got the story with her and the female dancer. I think it's a great way to open Eurovision 2022 with Ronela Hajati dressed as a unicorn saying she loves another woman. I'm here for this.
She will set our souls on fire.
Well, her dancers have certainly done that. This was a scintillating performance.
Ooh, baby.
Let's drink.
Yeah, it was 10 a.m. I needed some vodka. I was like, what is happening?
Yes.
Thoughts on Albania. Dragon Fighter 2013 says it's the shirtless men for me. Oh.
Ronela knows what to do, like how to, take our, attention.
Yes, Ronela was very
She knows her fan base. She knows her fan base.
She knows her fan base. Ciara Simmons, do you think Ronela could be competition for Chanel? Heart of hearts, probably no. I think that Chanel's stage show has been produced to perfection and rehearsed so many times. It's almost like military clockwork slayage now. It's like the military equivalent of putting together a Beyonce show. Like there's just so much precision at this point with Spain. But they're totally different things because the fact is, Albania is giving us something very, very Albanian, right? Balkan, yeah, it's that Balkan spirit. And I think that's going to translate very well in the region. Sinan, you're from Bulgaria. Yes. Do you think Albania will translate across the Balkan countries?
Absolutely. I heard even in Bosnia-Herzegovina, in Montenegro, in Croatia, in Serbia, in Greece, even in Bulgaria, of course, as well. Ronela's song is playing on the radios, in the clubs. Like people are dancing and jamming and, having the best time. So, yeah.
All right, Sinan, who is your other winner of the day?
That will probably be Ukraine because they chose the right colors for their staging, and even though there are a lot of colors, it's like perfectly chosen, and that's why it fits with every single spot on the stage, and the lights and the fashion is there, and Kalush with his pink hat, I love it. I mean, he's so when you see that hat, even on the street, like go to a shopping and then you see a pink, this kind of hat. But what is it called? Is there a special name for that kind of hat or?
I'm sorry, what?
His hat.
Who?
Is there
Kalush? Oh yeah, I don't know the term.
Okay.
I often see them white with a blue stripe in London.
And yeah, then we will be like, oh, that's Kalush hat, So yeah, that was very impactful. And that guy who's singing, oh my gosh, Stefania, beautiful. And that guy who is doing the breakdance,
All right, Suzanne, who is your other winner?
Well, so I actually chose top 3 because that's what I thought we were doing. So I will give my 2.
Girl, you can't do this. You have to choose
you said
one.
top 3
No,
coming
no, no,
into
no.
this.
I
so
said
my
winner.
third is the Netherlands, and I've already spoken about them, so I will leave that there.
Oh my lord.
My second winner today is Albania. I said it earlier. I'm all about unicorns and silver and blue and lavender, and we couldn't really see what the staging looks like in the very short clip on that very short TikTok that the EBU released, right? So we really don't know what the staging looks like. I personally think that I would prefer the red and black and dungeon feel with the song, but I still like the song and it's still very powerfully sung. I do like that a bucket hat.
Thank you. Thank you, Hannah Khan. Thank you.
I do like
Illy,
Little Catherine.
I do like that her lover is now a woman. And oh my God, okay, those backup dancers, they're everything. But her lover has the most beautiful body, just the muscle tone. So well done. Albania, my number 2.
Before you give your other winner, let's just read some comments.
I already gave the Netherlands as 3.
Yes, but that means you have another one as 1. If you're
Ukraine was my 1.
Oh, beautiful girl. Katarina Dermitskatsky says TikTok makes this year's rehearsals feel a bit off, and they're supposed to be the best part of Eurovision, in my opinion. I totally hear you. Totally hear you.
Girl, what the hell?
Citi Zēni told Eurovision Spain that delegations were notified 2 days ago that the sun will not be working. What a disaster. Interesting. I would love there to be an official press release about the stage, which would clear up everything. We're hoping that will come tomorrow, if not today. My winner is China. That may be a reference to TikTok being owned by a Chinese company.
Really?
Yeah, people
Bite
could
I
reference
didn't
it.
know that. Okay.
Yes, we need Ducky Doo's winner. Who is Ducky Doo's winner? Where is Ducky Doo?
Ducky Doo is taking
He's
a nap.
sleeping,
Today was
yes.
very taxing for the sweet duckster. He had a big day. He had a big day.
Yeah.
So Clara, the delegations submit their plans to the EBU, and then then the RAI and the other producers, they bring these things to life. They do have the right to say no, something won't work, or advise against something. Ultimately, the host broadcaster is the producer of the show, and so they get to have the final say. But obviously, there's a discussion with the delegation. So, if a delegation didn't want pink, odds are they wouldn't get pink, etc., etc. Right Bland says Ukraine's dancers in the gully suit-like costumes look straight out of Star Wars.
I can see that.
Yeah, their costumes kind of traverse time. We asked them previously in Amsterdam, and they said that the different costumes represent different periods and facets of Ukrainian history. And interestingly, by reaching back, they almost look like they're looking forward. So I do get the Star Wars reference. That's very interesting. All right, now we need to choose our, I don't want to say losers, but the acts that disappointed us. The acts where we expected more or hoped for more. Okay, I'll kick this off. I'm going to say Moldova. Now, this was not one of my favorite songs, but I was expecting, them to turn the entire stage into some kind of train tunnel over the graphics to make us feel like we were moving from Chisinau to Bucharest at high speed. We didn't get that. We got men dressed up in, dad costumes, like dad's trying to be cool, and it just looked a hot mess. It was fun and warm and likable and endearing, but I just wanted more because so often Moldova thinks out of the box, and this was kind of an expected out of the box moment as opposed to being truly out of the box, like when Christina Scarlett ripped her weave out. That was a moment. But yeah, maybe because we only saw 20 seconds, 30 seconds, maybe there's more.
I mean, we really don't know what to expect from anybody staging, for real.
Yeah, 'cause we've basically seen nothing.
Literally.
Like what I loved about Steen's performance, that could be the only thing lovable about it, right?
It's
we don't
possible.
know.
It's possible. Ali says the Eurovision channel just deleted my comment that was gaining traction on their new YouTube video. All I said was to post rehearsals on YouTube and fix the stage. What's going on, EBU?
They don't accept complaints.
Yeah, it's interesting for a body that's committed to freedom of expression and, press plurality, media plurality. Censorship, shouldn't be a value if it's just an opinion, It's not like you were spreading hate. All right. Pio says, Moldova 100%, coming from a country that usually have great staging, they gave us bad generic graphics. Yes.
The colorful flowers in the background were kind of nice.
Damn, y'all. Is there an impersonator in the group? There's someone who has a fake Wiwibloggs name, Vanessa. Who's the impersonator here?
What?
There is this one person who uses a W. This is exhausting.
Girl, I'm going to sue. I made that logo.
I don't see this.
Wee rehearsal winner Slovenia.
Okay, you know what?
You know what? Because I don't have the blue.
Yeah, just so you know, comments from Wiwibloggs have this tick on them. Whoops. Like there's a blue tick on YouTube.
I think it's gray.
Oh, it's a gray tick. So in your chat box, you'll see a gray tick. If it's actually Wiwibloggs, there's a Wiwibloggs
it's a check mark.
Impersonator.
It looks like a check mark.
Yeah, they call them ticks in UK, like a tick mark. But anyways, that's not us. So that person has now been blocked from this channel. Thank you so much. They will be back, no doubt.
Just like our porn stars earlier.
Eurovision radar. The lack of transparency is what is really bothering me. If they knew about this 2 days ago, they should have made a statement outright.
100%.
Right. Hey, Lana Del Rica, welcome back. Steven says on his screen it's yellow. It's a yellow tick. All right, thank you.
We get highlighted in yellow.
Thank you so much. Ooh, look I love this. Yellow. Yes, it's yellow, honey.
Bright, shiny, happy yellow.
All right, so we need to continue. Who is your disappointment of the day, Suzanne?
Well, so I hate to say this. I hate to epitomize negativity during such a difficult time in the world, during such a time
Could you spit it out,
Eurovision
please?
Can't be as happy as it normally is. I wasn't expecting a lot from Moldova, but I was expecting some sort of a train ride. Instead, we got bright flowers, which is great. So I don't know that I was expecting a lot, but at the same time, no one else really disappointed me. I mean, I could have, had red and black versus pink, blue unicorn. I almost think that I thought Slovenia would disappoint, and instead they elevated. So I'm gonna have to say my disappointment today was in Latvia. They came up because there was just such fun energy, like in all of their photographs. It's Moldova. Moving on.
All right, Sinan, who is your disappointment of the day?
I was expecting something different and something more interesting from Lithuania. It's literally the same performance like in the national final. I was just expecting that.
Did
That's
she have
why.
that dress on in the national final? Oh, I missed
Do you
that.
wanna
Okay,
watch?
sorry. No.
Yeah, it was very similar, if not a copy.
There you go. That's the
But
national.
listen, can I just say, in her defense, I do think there were kind of signs that this is significantly elevated. The image of her on the screen was beautiful. It was rendered in such a beautiful way. You get a flash of Monika, like you call it digital selfie if you want, but like her on the screen. I think it's lovely. It gives it that spooky feel. She's called this a spooky disco groove, and now to see her replicated. Maybe she'll be singing to herself at a certain moment, depending on the angle. I think it's nice. I think it's really nice. There are, of course, countries we have not discussed. So let's go through those. We talked about Albania. We talked about the Netherlands. We talked about Ukraine.
Let's talk about Bulgaria.
Intelligent Music Project. This song is like my number 37, 38. I can't remember. Maybe it's my 39.
This is your second song, 38?
This is like my 20.
It's down there. But the staging was all right. I think you clarified. I thought that the dome behind them was like an octopus, like an octopus suction cup thing, but it turns out it's just speakers, like a bunch of speakers. I had seafood on the mind, y'all. And then someone wrote octopussy in the chat, and I think it just primed me.
Octopus speakers.
But yes, I thought this looked like a rock event. It was nice. I like the pyro quite a bit.
I like
their costumes, though, disappointed me.
They're just
the costumes
80s rockers. Leave them alone.
And these costumes were from the 80s, from their closet. They looked dusty, like actually dusty. I don't know. I wanted them to elevate their look a bit, fashion-wise.
Well, based on the performance that we filmed in Sofia earlier this year, February, actually. I think it was February 7th or February 6th. I've got to tell you, I thought I was looking at like a really cheesy high school rock band. I thought the performance today was fantastic. But then again, you all know that I actually really like them.
Peo Pipio says, Bulgaria surprised. They aren't qualifying, but they aren't coming last. Dragon Fighter 2013 says, why does Bulgaria have great staging? Marco Stanley says, Bulgaria is just a little elevated. ESC Tim says, Bulgaria may have a chance of qualifying if the others aren't very good. Lavender says, instead of meat, we eat veggies and octopus. Absolutely. You look like a happy family with Sinan being the son.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Earlier, we're leaving, the hotel we squatted at all day, and I'm sitting inside. William's standing outside with Jonathan. Sinan's inside with me, and he's literally looking back and forth. He's like, I feel like a kid, torn between his parents.
Yes, because I wanted to go outside, and then I didn't want to leave you alone, and then, yeah.
Someone asked if we will be live streaming tomorrow, and yes, we will.
This is a good point. Someone in Lithuania, the beautiful name I can't pronounce, says, thank you guys for the live. Is it true that Moldova's song sounded different? Yes. It was more high-pitched, wasn't it? The hey-ho. It wasn't the hey-ho.
Hey-ho.
It was more of like a melodic hey-ho. Did you hear that?
I'm not a hoe.
It was like...
I actually try to not listen to that song.
It was in one specific verse. It did sound significantly different. Yeah.
All right, so we talked about
your disappointment.
Bulgaria. Have we talked about Lithuania? Well, we talked about the fact that you all don't feel like her staging changed much, but
yeah, I was expecting more artistic in that performance, like more acting, more maybe even stage properties. Like I was imagining her to sit on a couch or lay down and then start singing, and then something, doing something like that. Everything is black, only she has a light, and then on the second verse.
But listen, we saw literally 10 seconds of her on the stage.
Well, I'm judging on that. We all judging on that.
In many ways, in some ways it's worse releasing such a short snippet because then people will form an entire opinion based on like the 5 seconds. Whereas at least when rehearsals were available to press, we could describe the act in full. Long story short, Lithuania, this is no matter what's around her, she is the epicenter of everything. She is what makes the song special.
She has that Barbara Pravi presence, right?
Exactly. So she can be the stage. She can be the staging with that beautiful silhouette, the gorgeous gown. It's all about the camera angles is what I'm trying to say. And we at this point just don't have them. So we have TikTok.
Well, I'm not hating on the staging. I just say that I didn't expect that. I expected more.
Noir Valier says, is everyone ignoring the fact that they said they will work all night to fix the sun issue? So tomorrow we'll hear what's going on. Yeah, I hope for an update tomorrow because there's so much competing information, and because there's not been an official release from the official body, it's hard to know exactly what's going on. So I look forward to clarification from officials.
Thank you, Ron. I love you so much.
We judge by a few seconds we saw, and when the stage's sun is stuck, a lot can change. Yes, the universe could look very different tomorrow. All right. We also haven't really discussed Latvia. Citi Zēni with Eat Your Salad. Suzanne.
I don't eat meat. I eat salads and octopussy.
Really?
I do eat octopus. It was what it was, but they have so much fun energy. Like just looking at their pictures after their performance, and granted, there was such a short snippet that you really don't know what to expect. But I thought their pictures were really, really fun. And so that, made a difference. And then coming off the stage, their lead singer, he was just really fun, smiling. I don't know if it was a peace sign or what, but they've got great energy. They're a vibe. And, no ill will there. The song just has initially not hit me right, but we'll see where it goes.
I just want to quickly read 2 comments that have been
Oh, there's Ron K. Ron's
comments.
on.
The first is from Lil Catherine, and Sinan, you're going to like this.
Okay.
I wonder if the TikTok deal is payback that we didn't qualify Albania from Croatia last year. Karma can be a pain.
Karma is a bitch.
Peter Svala says, guys, I think any criticism is unfair at this stage, especially when we judge from almost no footage. 100%. I think this whole TikTok thing is unfortunate.
We actually don't judge. We just give our opinion and what we were expecting and not expecting.
Cillian Burke says, we need to get rid of TikTok eye roll. So there's a common thread there in these comments. All right. Sinan, thoughts on Latvia?
Oh, I got what I was expecting. I got so much fun. I got so much energy, so much color, and so much movement. That split, the guy who did the split, whoa, that was really good. And I'm so excited to actually watch the second rehearsal so we can see the whole performance with a working sound.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I just really liked their colors. I mean, it sounds so obvious because this is basically their national final performance, but it's just on a better stage. But it worked. Some things don't translate. I think sometimes acts can be... I almost had to burp. There's all this fizzy water. Sometimes acts can be swallowed when they move to a bigger stage, but I think this act... What is happening?
Well, in the parties...
Somebody messaged Sinan on Grindr and he responded.
During the stream?
Yeah.
That's multitasking for real. But I think sometimes
That's
acts
why
can be
I deleted it.
swallowed on the big stage. This wasn't swallowed.
It's made its way to
If
Twitter.
anything, these guys grew bigger. Their big eggplant energy, big aubergine energy, emoji, whatever, it grew even bigger.
On the parties, they literally slayed.
Yeah, they've got charisma.
Oh,
they have got that
uniqueness
charisma.
And everything.
All right, what else have we not
We have not talked about Marius Bear.
Oh, God, this is so interesting. Switzerland.
The only country who got more than 40 seconds on TikTok.
Yeah. They had a really long TikTok clip. I forget who of you brought this up, but it's very similar aesthetically from what we saw from S10 Esteen in that it's all black, right? They're both wearing all black. It's largely a black box with some lights. But for some reason, hers popped out a lot more. And that may just be the editing of the TikTok clip.
Bro.
It may be the fact it's a superior song. Please, here. Actually, please, here. Do your thing. I need to send a text message.
So we're going to talk about Marius Bear for a moment as William leaves. So you guys have heard me say in the previous evening, that I actually liked Marius Bear's song and Boys Do Cry and the whole concept of bracing your masculine and your feminine. And I'll tell you, watching him in the TikTok, which was the longest TikTok of the day, it was fun watching him. He just seems like a big teddy bear. You want to reach out and give him a big ass hug, right? I am looking forward to seeing this song on stage. I don't know that we have to bear B-E-A-R with the EBU. Very nice, Simon. I don't know that the song is, going to elevate for everybody, but there's just something heartfelt and sweet in this for me. Sinan.
Yes. Well, the staging. They had a square, transparent. How can I say it? Like a board or something where you can, project some kind of 3D or even 4D effects. I would love to see what kind of effects they are preparing, and I saw that there were clouds, like a storm was coming or something like that. And I'm just curious, but yeah. I want to know what was the reason to give only one country more than 40 seconds and the other like literally the same. It's not, yeah.
Well, they did give a range, right, of how long the TikToks were going to be. So Elena says it's giving James Newman without the trumpets.
Oh gosh, in the sense that he was a little sweaty today.
William.
No, but I think that's what a lot of James Newman.
We've lost scene.
Oh,
Literally, he hates me.
No. Sorry, this box has crumpled is the issue.
But we've been using that box for a stand for years.
I think Marius Bear will elevate with the camera
I do
angles,
too.
to be honest. He's a very good singer. We saw this in Madrid.
Sasa John Baptiste, they think, is the stage coordinator for him.
Oh.
She's good. Let's see.
What do you guys think of Switzerland? Vincent Morrow says, I am confused as to why Latvia gets 25 seconds, then Switzerland gets 90.
Yes.
I do wonder if it was simply because, the first two went. This is the first time they're doing this TikTok thing. It's the first rehearsal, the first day. They were trying to find their feet, the people making the TikTok clips. Someone else did the Marius Bear one, and they said, oh, it's too long, but we can't take it down. I don't know, I'm sure it was just a bit of a fluke, to be honest.
Like, I think they should be, well, not fired, but they should be warned. Like,
Marius is very unlikable. Some of the things
Oh,
he says
gosh,
are very
no.
cocky.
Like what?
Oh no! He was lovely in our interview. I mean, I've not been following social media too closely, but like his answers seemed very honest, sincere, and he's on Instagram. I mean, you never know if you're talking to the artist, but like our engagement with him on Instagram has been very friendly. He's a big bear.
That's the way he looks to me.
Which is nice, not a bad thing. Amon Storm, I love the Swiss song Sorry About It.
why sorry?
Don't be sorry,
Yes.
Amon. You are a storm.
You like what you like.
You are a force of nature.
Hello, if you enjoyed something, why you are sorry about
don't
it?
be shy,
Come on.
girl.
Oh, girl. Oh.
I'm Steven. Marius Bear has not done a single likable thing this season.
Oh my gosh, why is he getting so much hate?
Oh,
I
like
remember-
everybody loved James Newman and he got
0
0
points.
points.
Marius King. Oh, y'all. Wow. Okay, I'm going to skip a lot of these comments.
I do not quite understand the hate for
Yeah. I think
What was the reason? Yeah.
Pablo Diaz. Marius Bear is a great performer. Haters keep talking. Haters are the biggest fans. I can't. Sorry.
Esma.
So my eyes are really not good. Swartzina Sepsi. Esma studying in
Portugal.
Portugal.
and his sack.
Portugal.
Porto. I guess Porto.
So Isabel, the language that we read was that they'll be streamed on TikTok as well, which implies that yes, they will still be on YouTube. To be honest, I think that they would be foolish to take it off YouTube because they must get a lot of money from those adverts from everyone watching that live stream. So I doubt they'll remove it from YouTube. What do you think about him saying he might win for Switzerland? I think you've got to have a positive attitude. And the fact is, all 40 acts might win. I mean, Bulgaria might win. No, it won't. It's unlikely. Actually,
Moldova might win.
I don't know. I don't think he meant it cockily. But again,
You got to manifest. You got to put out there what you want.
manifest. The thing is, I remember he took off his shoes in Madrid and people freaked out, but I was like, why? Because other artists, like Emily DeForest took off her shoes. Other people take off their shoes.
Is it not okay for a man?
That's what I was thinking. Is it because he's a guy?
Is it not okay for an Asian? I mean...
Yeah, anyone should be able to take their shoes off.
Yeah.
Like, maybe it was that people on the front row were eye level with the feet.
Imagine.
I mean, y'all, today, Radiant's feet were hanging out on our live stream and y'all noticed.
My feet, I was wearing flip-flops, which actually, I know people will think about it as summer shoes, but when you're Vietnamese, you wear flip-flops all the time.
This is true.
Like all of our
On
relatives.
winter as well?
Yes, all Vietnamese people wear flip-flops, so we don't call them flip-flops.
Interesting.
Yeah, but people think it's
barefoot,
like,
I
your
understand,
feet were
but
really
with,
kind of hanging out.
that my feet were not hanging out. My feet were closed.
Your feet were
Listen,
not... You
this
did not
is
have
the analogy.
the bottoms of your feet covered
This
in
is
your
the
flip-flops.
analogy. The flip-flop to my foot was like a thong to your peach booty. Okay, girl? It was covered. All right, we're moving
No,
on.
William, do we have to go back in the footage and find where it wasn't covered?
Ew.
Oh.
Somebody will do that
Okay,
for me, no doubt.
we should not have brought up feet. Your James Newman evolved into a Marius Bear. Y'all, we are moving on to a new...
I don't like the hate for him.
No,
I really don't.
I think he's amazing. Okay. Listen, we want to ask you. We want to know who is your winner of the day. Who is your winner? In the comments, please shout it out and let us know why. Let us know who won. Let us know who won for you today, honey. Was it Intelligent Music Project? Was it Marius Bear? Eurovision OnlyFans feet pics incoming.
Oh my!
That's so funny.
Ew!
Stan Noir, Bulgaria is not winning.
Maybe I should start an OnlyFans with feet.
Lavender says Ronela. Albania from Lind. Esteen from Peter. Bartek says Ukraine. I'm Steven says Esteen. Well, speaking of Esteen, hey SCY, you're not the same SC from Wiwibloggs in Finland, are you? Long story short, we loved the Netherlands. All of us loved the Netherlands. We have a video reviewing each of the individual acts on our YouTube channel, and she did very well with every single one of us. It's just so classy. I think the Netherlands, gosh, it deserves top 5 in the final. It's just so beautiful. I really love it. It's so nice.
Maybe we'll go back to the Netherlands.
There's a lot of love for Esteen and Ronela. We're getting some Lithuania. We have Lynn saying winner is Slovenia. I don't have an OnlyFans, Oscar. I wouldn't get any subscribers, and also I don't like to show my body to anyone I'm not married to. That's how I
Except
roll.
his feet in the middle of live stream.
I was wearing flip-flops, so my feet were covered.
Oh my gosh!
What's that?
Mahmoud.
Oh, Mahmoud's lovely.
Oh, what a cute little Easter bunny.
India for the win. Is India competing?
Not that I'm aware of.
I do love Indian music. They need a schedule for the TikTok videos to make it more professional, not just random things with fans waiting. I completely agree with that. Today got really boring at points. Okay, Amon Storm is leaving first rehearsals, and she's going to Eurovision overall. Cornelia, because she puts the corn in Cornelia. We're keeping... Oh, okay. That was a foot joke too far. Okay, that was a foot joke
funny.
too far.
That was really funny.
All right, you guys. Do you have any other questions or topics you want to talk about before we wrap this up? Because tomorrow we'll be live streaming from 10 a.m. again. So we're going to go to bed soon because our shower is a disaster. And in order to get hot water, you have to run it. Oh, my goodness.
Is booking.com.
Yeah, I know booking.com is like the official sponsor, but girl, I'm going back to Airbnb.
Oh, somebody named LPS is their winner. I love it.
Bye, Bear Drag.
Oh my God, do you realize that Sinan, you and I were just announced as an interval act?
Thank you so much.
For the grand
Shay
final. Oh my
Bay.
gosh, thank you so much, Shay Bay.
That's so kind. So I haven't seen her staging if it leaked. She did, perform live on the Late Late Show last night, or at least the recording of her was aired last night. So maybe that's what people are talking about. I haven't seen leaked staging. Are you guys feeling more optimistic about rehearsals tomorrow? So I fully believe that RAI will do its best to fix whatever the issue is. I just hope that whoever is in charge provides a statement to inform people where things are so that people, so the rumors can stop and misinformation can stop spreading and we can just know the truth. That's why transparency is a good thing because it prevents all the rumor mill from
all the drama.
winding up. Who will be this year's effin' ticks? Maybe Brooke and Achman? No, they're different height. The height is... I don't know.
Is Brooke taller than Achman?
No, Achman's really tall, isn't he?
I mean, that's okay to have a tall man.
I don't know. Who do you think effin' ticks will be this year?
Oh.
Keith and Jim. Keith and Jim will be effin' ticks.
Who? Keith and Jim.
Keith and Jim.
Subwoofer.
What do you think about Eurovision Canada? It surprised me because there's only 10. No, there are 10 states and 3 territories. 10 provinces and 3 territories. So it's not a big competition. Will it be like Junior Eurovision, like one episode? I don't know. We'll see.
Everybody wants to get on board with a little bit of this magic.
Yes, Eurovision. Ronela and Urs.
Oh, Suzanne and Achille. I can get on with that.
Girl, bring him home.
What, are we all going to share it?
Okay, Everyone is asking about the stage. We were not in the arena, okay? We were in a hotel lobby watching TikTok videos and listening
Trying to watch TikTok videos.
All I can say is this. We messaged the head of delegation from Albania. They were first to rehearse, and they told us that their staging, Albania, was absolutely fine. Of course, they don't use the sun, so it wouldn't have impacted them. Then we messaged the head of press for another delegation, I'm not going to name, and they said that they had difficulty and that the sun was not moving. That's according to the head of press from another country, and they were utilizing this structure. That's all we know. We have no other information, sadly.
I feel like I have a W crown. Look at this.
Oh, wow, that's beautiful. You're like Bilal Hassani and his promo stuff. Do you remember all of that?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
But yeah, Barbara, I'm sorry we don't have more. It's just we've been in a tunnel. AKA.
But still, I think we managed to give people entertaining stuff.
Well, I would have missed this today if we hadn't been doing it, and these guys probably would have too.
Yeah.
Robert's from Citi, Zēni, and Rosalind.
Oh, okay. That's very specific. Simon Falk has
What do you know, Simon?
pulled out a specific member of Citi, Zēni and Armenia's Rosalind. Very nice.
I have not been watching American
Hey,
Song Contest.
Mert, we have reviews of all the countries on our YouTube channel, including Estine, who we absolutely love. Basically, it was thumbs up from all of us. We were like, I think all of us had her as a winner today, didn't we? You had her as a winner, I had a winner. Did you have her as a winner?
Yes.
Yeah, all three of us had her as a winner today.
Türkiye. Seni seviyoruz. See it?
Suzanne, do you watch the American Song Contest?
I do not.
Oh, one thing we have to tell you about is that when we were driving home in our taxi this evening, guess who came on the radio?
I
Do you want to tell us, Suzanne?
know. It was Diodato.
It was so
Yes.
nice. And like the cab driver was excited, turned the music up. It was not Fai Rumore. It was the song Vita Marvelosa, A
Something
Marvelous
about
Life.
life.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was really cool. Oh, this is a good way to segue towards the end of this. Whose rehearsal are you most excited to watch tomorrow?
It's good for you, Simon.
So let's
Let's
do
see
this.
here.
Wiwibloggs
gosh.
rehearsal schedule. Oh, we need to make the graphic tonight. And instead of meet and greet,
I
a meet and greet.
Don't say we.
Yeah, you. All right. This is tomorrow's rehearsal schedule. Sunday, the 1st of May, starting at 10 a.m. 30-minute first rehearsals per country. This is the order: Portugal, Croatia, Denmark, Austria. Then it's lunch. Then it's Iceland, Greece, Norway. Then there's a break. Then it's Armenia. Tomorrow, only 8 countries rehearse, so it will be a little less prolonged. Hopefully the TikToks will come out faster. Of these countries, well, I am looking forward to Portugal.
Norway.
Absolutely, girl. Portugal, I think, I'm hoping will elevate their staging because I love the song. I just really don't like the FTC Festival de Cancel staging. So I'm looking forward to see if they do elevate. And then Greece, because we've not seen a live performance of the Greek song yet. This is going to be an important moment because Greece, has been a huge favorite this whole time. A lot of love for it. Will they get the staging right? That's a big question. And tomorrow we will have, we won't have the answer because we're going to have like 3 seconds from TikTok. But we will have
maybe
a clue.
Maybe more tomorrow.
Maybe.
We don't know. Eurovision is full of surprises.
And then Armenia. I really want to see I think I know what Norway would. We all kind of know what Norway will do, right? They'll do MGP. It'll just be a little bit elevated.
Maybe
I
not.
Still can't wait to hear it. See
What?
it.
They're gonna come out dressed as pigs, the 3 little pigs, instead
No,
of the wolves of the DJ.
like stage properties. Maybe they will bring the moon. They will bring their planet.
They might order a moon from Alibaba Express.
No, I think
like
that
Spain.
will be ordered from IKEA or something.
And the final one I'm looking forward to is Armenia. I keep dreaming that she's gonna sing on a bed. So if our girl sings on a bed, I'm gonna lose it. So I'm trying to manifest a large bed for Rosalind to sing and sleep on because she says it's 4 a.m. Anyways, who are you looking forward to?
Norway, Armenia, and Greece.
The last
3.
So it's gonna be a long morning for you. It's gonna be a long morning.
God, I might just go sightseeing tomorrow.
Mert
Kidding.
says, I'm totally excited for Greece and Poland. Simon Falk says subwoofer.
Poland is not tomorrow.
Ron K wants subwoofer.
Accreditation.
Lavender wants subwoofer, and Brooke. No,
I want to say
the sun is
Portugal.
broken. Sorry.
Portugal will be interesting.
Oh, this is a good question. Do you guys think Pia will sing okay? Pia Maria.
I don't think we will be able to hear that.
Yeah.
We
because
won't
of the
know.
video.
It was interesting. Like, didn't they use, like, for instance, on Ronela's clip, we didn't hear the live audio, did we?
I think we did, but it was not audible.
Yeah, I think we're not going to be able to tell if Pia Maria is singing tomorrow because they'll just, on the TikTok clip, use
Well, if they go with a better video kind of, strategy for TikTok, longer, maybe.
More timely?
Yes, please.
Where do you see Greece if they get their staging right? Where do you see it finishing?
Top 5.
10?
Top 5.
Top 5.
Yeah.
That song is so unique and I never heard this kind of song at Eurovision.
I do worry about sad girl songs canceling each other out. Greece, the Netherlands, Sweden, Armenia. I mean, you could say they're pensive and not sad, but you know what I mean? Like, contemplative
Do you know what
female.
my fear is for subwoofer?
Please tell the mic.
Going into 2021, there was a lot of hype around the Roop, right? And then in the end, they didn't elevate.
Weren't they 7th or something?
Going in?
No, in the final.
6.
That's really good.
Oh.
6 or
Yeah,
something
that's
like
really
that.
I felt like all the hype around the Roop went away. Maybe I'm just completely wrong. I'll just be quiet.
Oh, Diodato just sent us a heart. Yay!
Oh, that's so
Love
sweet.
him. We shared his song playing because it was such a moment. What a sweet guy. You got a heart back, baby.
All right.
Cool. Well, it's getting late, and we have one shower for the 3 of us, and Suzanne counts as 2 people because she takes so long in the shower.
He
Girl,
takes longer.
you're
And
scrub-a-dub-dub.
so every time he gets in the shower, Sinan and I are like sitting out here just listening. We're waiting for
He's
the
complaining
expletives
all
and
the
the
time.
complaints.
Yes.
And the random music clips. Everybody's dying to know what the heck this man is doing in the shower.
As if we are watching a TV show.
Listen,
It really is this really weird reality show.
it takes so long for the water to warm up
He
that I
also
start
does
playing.
this when
It's
when
interesting.
I start
I don't
playing
have
Chanel.
that
My
kind of
home.
problem.
Huh?
I don't have that problem.
Maybe I'm turning the knob something incorrectly. Honestly,
But I
It's
understand
Dramatica.
what do you mean,
in any case, you guys, thank you so much for joining us today. Just to recap, we will be streaming live from 10 a.m. Central European Time tomorrow. We will be here for first rehearsals. I can't speak. Rehearsals. There are many hurdles. Of course, Jonathan will be joining us. Bernardo Tavares Pereira lands tomorrow. He'll be in the city. So hopefully we'll see him at some point.
He'll be with us for the recap, more than likely.
Yeah, he's actually working for Portuguese media while he's here. He's accredited through Portugal, and I think the EU actually sent an email saying you're not allowed to even talk to your teammates from Wiwibloggs. Yeah, I don't want to go down this road, but Mussolini's playbook. In any case, honey.
Let's respond to Gabriel about Devin.
Where's Gabriel?
Right there.
Oh, honey, I cannot speak. Devin is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Devin is fine. He just, with work scheduling and, yeah, he would love to be here, but he could only come for 1 week. And in order to get a press pass, you need to be here for 2 weeks on our team, just because there's so many people who want to go. So no, it just didn't work out for him this year, sadly. But he could still come next week. We keep pressuring him. Come for the second week.
We want him here.
But,
we need him here.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, we are going to close it out. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you for giving us a reason to do all this. It's so much fun. We would miss it if we weren't able to do it. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, share, tell all your friends about Wiwibloggs because we want to be their friends too. We're all one big happy family.
Thank you, David Ho.
So much love.
Have a great night, guys. See you tomorrow. Big love.
Enjoy your night.
Bye.